Where the light fell. I never thought love would come in the form of a quiet boy who sketched buildings in the back of our university library. But there he was, Eli, always hunched over a notebook, headphones on, completely lost in his world. It started small. I asked him for a pen once. He didn't say anything, just handed it to me with the slightest smile. The next day I brought it back with a cookie as thanks. He blinked in surprise, accepted it, and that was the beginning of something neither of us had the words for. We began sharing the same table, day after day. I studied literature, he studied architecture. I'd sneak glances as he drew, his brow furrowed in focus, his fingers smudged with pencil. Sometimes I'd bring tea, sometimes he'd leave a post-it note with a sketch of a window or a bird, or, once, a portrait of me. We barely spoke for weeks, but it didn't feel empty. It felt like something was quietly building. Eventually, I asked him why he never talked much. He looked at me, thoughtful. "I don't always have the right words," he said, "but I like being here, with you." It hit me harder than I expected. Winter came, and with it, the early darkness. The library stayed warm, and so did we. One night, as snow fell beyond the tall windows, he reached across the table and touched my hand. Gently, carefully, as if afraid I'd vanish. I didn't pull away. I think that was the moment I fell. Our story wasn't wild or loud. It wasn't marked by grand gestures or dramatic turns. It was quiet, slow, like watching the sun rise inch by inch. But in that stillness, something real bloomed, soft but strong. Now, when I think of love, I don't think of fireworks. I think of Eli sketching in silence. I think of our tea growing cold between forgotten pages. I think of hands slowly finding each other under dim yellow light. And I think sometimes love doesn't arrive shouting. Sometimes it just sits down beside you and stays.